On the 27th day of December 2024, thank you very much for being a part of the newscast tonight. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch with Uctv News. Now, Caritas Tororo, with support from Catholic Relief Services, has extended cash relief to another 260 families affected by the November landslide in Bulambuli district. The aid delivered during the festive season aims to help beneficiaries address critical needs such as food, clothing, bedding, temporary shelter, and essential sanitation facilities. Recipients selected based on vulnerability and family size have been encouraged to prioritize necessities over festive celebrations as they await government relocation plans.
In their second disbursement of funds to the November landslide victims, Caritas Tororo, supported by Catholic Relief Services, has provided cash relief to assist with essential needs, which include food, clothing, bedding, sanitation facilities, and temporary shelter construction, as the victims await government relocation plan.
First is to reconstruct the structure which was lost, and then the other is to stock the food and secure the beddings, and also get the sanitation materials for mostly the ladies, and then also the water collecting items like the jerrycans, and then also they have to get some soap for cleaning their bodies.
With this money coming during this festive season, victims were cautioned against misuse of the funds for celebrations as they face significant challenges ahead.
We rule out the fact that the money is going to be misused. We hope that the money is going to be used for the right purpose. All these families have children, the elders, and then what? The household health. So they will sit together and agree on how this money is going to be used.
The support offers a glimmer of hope for rebuilding their lives, and the beneficiaries have been urged not to squander these resources.
Tomorrow is only one day, so I request you to utilize and use this chance properly, because chance enters in the door but it gets out through the window. So I advise you to use the money well, please.
Some of us, we were just sleeping with just the friends. This money, we are going to utilize it very well. We are going to get some food, water, clothes, and we are going to buy somewhat food. As most of our properties were lost, our gardens and so on.
We have to buy something like posho, which can push us for some good time, like 40 to 50 kilograms of posho. Because in here we have extended families, we are many. So we have to get something which can really take long time. Has the government planning for us?
This time round, at least 260 affected households have received funds through mobile money, with some families receiving up to Uganda shillings 1.7 million from the over 200 million emergency response project. I am Alonzo for Uctv.
Despite the growing demand for wheat products in Uganda, local farmers have struggled with climate-related changes due to crops' sensitivity to weather conditions, forcing the country to spend approximately 110 billion Uganda shillings on wheat imports. To address this issue, the National Agricultural Crops Resources Research Institute, NACRI, has launched an experimental research program to develop climate-resilient wheat varieties adaptable to Uganda's changing environment. This initiative was disclosed by Dr. Daniel Bomet Kwemoy, the NACRI's cereal breeder, during a recent media tour at the National Agricultural Research Organization Naro headquarters in Namulonge, Wakiso district.
Uganda imports wheat to the tune of about $110 million. That's a bit of money. And then traditionally also we noticed that wheat is a crop that is known to be grown in cool areas, in high altitude areas, like Sedei, Kigesi, and other cool areas. But now, due to research, in collaboration with the CIMIC and the CADA, we introduced different types of genetics that is able to grow in lower altitude. And that's what we call the heat tolerant wheat. because traditionally wheat is a cool season crop. So due to breeding and improvement, there is now wheat that can grow in lower altitude with higher temperature. So what we are doing here is that we have an assortment of candidates here that we have introduced, and we are testing them for adaptability. We are also testing for productivity under lower altitude with higher temperature, and can be produced across the country. So the idea is that we want to ramp up, wheat production if this is successful, so that we can curb the issue of wheat importation that is really hindering the country a lot of money. And you know that there's a lot of issues of changing food system. With the increased urbanization, wheat products are really highly consumed. You can see everywhere there is chapati, there are pastries all over the place, and yet we have to import the wheat. So what we do is, first is we test, look for those that are adapted in terms of the temperature, growing conditions, soil, and also disease resistance. We also look at certain diseases like rust and others that are able to limit production. So this is now going to be a continuous kind of work that we do. We have first generation releases, maybe sometime next year we'll release the first heat tolerant varieties. Then we continue with improvement. Pick the best, make process, generate new breeding populations, and keep breeding forward for the country.
And with that, we do appreciate your time here at the Uganda Catholic Television. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch, and I wish you a lovely weekend.